everyone, so I have a small project to share. I created this small matchbox in response to Jackie Kolbe's challenge that she's hosting, and she wanted us to either make or alter a domino or a matchbox. So this is what I made. I used this with this Colorbach flea market paper pad. And this is the paper that I used. I used this pretty blue with polka dots and pink roses paper. Very pretty and shabby. And then for the trims that I used a little bit of this flower trim. I just used one piece. Let me see if that focuses. Okay. I used some of this pretty flower trim, and this is like my go-to white lace trim. I think it's so pretty. And then I used some of this pretty trim as well. Just a tiny bit of that. And for the ribbons, I used some of this sheer ribbon. And then I also used some of this white with iridescent trim ribbon that I just picked up at Walmart not too long ago. And also this trim here. Oops. And I love this trim. It's a very pretty embroidered flower trim. And for the flowers, I used some pretty, white wild orchid craft rosebuds. I also used some pink, two-tone pink and white flowers for my stash. And these pretty little iridescent flowers here, also for my stash. I used some stamens. And I used some charms that I picked up at Big Lots. These were the Blue Moon charms that were 79 cents. And then I also used some homemade shimmer spray, and I got this tutorial from Mel's Craft Design. So this is what I made. I altered this tiny matchbox. And so what I did first was, of course, wrap the paper around the outside of the box. And back here is where I used that flower trim, and it looks like a little doily. And I made this cute little flower arrangement with these two rosebuds, and that's where I used the my pink homemade shimmer mist. I just spritzed it a little bit on the inside, and it gives it that two-tone look. I added some stamens, and then that's where I used that pretty iridescent flower, and I made a bow with the sheer ribbon. And then this little birdie here is also from the collection. I fussy cut him out, and I used some of that eyelash trim for like a little bird nest. And then down here I used that white lace, and then I topped it off with the beautiful embroidery trim. And then for the inside of the box, I used more of the paper, and I placed it all around the box. And then I forgot to take this out. I used some of this pretty tulle, and it has like an iridescent glow to it as well. And I used my pink flower there and the embroidered one. And I used some of that pretty lace there. And then some of it over here. And then I used some more here, and I put this little bauble, and that's why I placed that little flower there to cover up the metal part from the inside. And I used some more of that pretty trim here, and this is where I have the ribbon so that you can hang it up. And I hung the key and a little bauble there. And for the butterfly, I actually used some of the snow text just to give it like a whitewash sort of look. I just did that a little bit on the flower there. So this is what I've created for her challenge. I hope she likes it, and you know, hope everyone likes it as well. And so leave a comment below, and thank you guys for watching.